Breaking. At a rally in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump delivered a shocking critique of golf legend Arnold Palmer's legacy that left the crowd in awe. Face screaming in fear during his speech, Trump allegedly questioned Palmer's impact on golf, suggesting that his own influence might rival that of the iconic sportsman. This unexpected jab set off reactions both from fans in attendance and across social media, with many wondering why Trump would target such a beloved figure. Eyewitnesses claim that Trump remarked on his own unmatched popularity in comparison to Palmer's, hinting that his influence extends beyond politics and into sports and culture. "I've done more than Arnold Palmer could imagine," he reportedly stated, leaving fans stunned. Some attendees cheered, but many were visibly taken aback by the surprising comment about a figure so cherished in American sports history. Social media erupted as clips of the rally circulated, with golf enthusiasts and political commentators alike debating the bizarre comment. Many Palmer fans expressed outrage, accusing Trump of disrespecting the legendary golfer's legacy. The response has been intense, with hashtags like #RespectArnold trending as fans voice their disappointment and disbelief. This controversial moment has become the talk of the town, fueling discussions on Trump's approach and his unexpected take on one of golf's most respected names. Stay tuned as we follow this story and the reactions pouring in nationwide. As news of Trump's comments on Arnold Palmer spread, sports and political communities alike reacted with disbelief. Many fans were stunned that Trump, who has long praised golf as a central part of American culture, would challenge the legacy of a player who helped shape the sport. Social media lit up with outrage, with some calling it disrespectful and out of touch. Meanwhile, Trump supporters defended his statement, claiming it reflected his confidence and belief in his own influence. Trump's remarks have sparked a national debate over respect for American icons. Many believe that Palmer, known as the King in golf circles, stands as a symbol of hard work and sportsmanship, representing values that transcend politics. For Trump to challenge Palmer's legacy has left some questioning his motives, wondering if this was a calculated move to stay in the headlines or simply an offhand comment that went too far. Golf organizations have weighed in, with several prominent figures expressing disappointment in Trump's comments. They argue that Palmer's legacy has always united fans of all backgrounds, embodying the spirit of golf and American values. One PGA spokesperson even suggested that Palmer's legacy remains untouchable, saying, "Arnold Palmer is a name that represents the best of us." The organization's strong defense of Palmer shows just how beloved the late golfer's reputation remains. Publications dedicated to golf and sports have highlighted the contrast between Palmer's sportsmanship and Trump's often divisive style. Articles detail how Palmer, who amassed an enormous following, connected with fans worldwide through his humility and dedication. Trump's critique, they argue, feels particularly out of step given Palmer's lasting influence and his contributions to growing the sport in America and globally. Political analysts have suggested that Trump's comments may be an attempt to appeal to his base by positioning himself as a greater-than-life figure, unafraid to challenge any legacy. Some have noted that this approach could backfire, especially among golf fans who respect Palmer's legacy regardless of their political leanings. Whether intentional or spontaneous, the remark has become yet another polarizing moment in Trump's public persona. In response to the controversy, golf enthusiasts and public figures alike are sharing their admiration for Palmer on social media, with tributes and memories flooding in. For many, Palmer's legacy as a humble yet determined athlete stands as a contrast to Trump's remark, reinforcing the respect and admiration that Palmer continues to command even years after his passing. Fans are sharing stories of meeting Palmer and how his kindness left a lasting impression. Trump's remark has prompted some to reflect on the broader significance of respecting legacy figures in American culture. For many, icons like Palmer serve as a link to shared values and cultural history, offering inspiration across generations. By challenging Palmer's legacy, Trump has unintentionally ignited a debate over how we honor those who have come before us and the impact their stories have on our lives. Arnold Palmer's family has also issued a statement in response to Trump's comments. They expressed surprise and disappointment, emphasizing that Palmer devoted his life to uplifting the sport and its fans. The statement reinforced that Palmer's legacy remains unchanged by political rhetoric, and thanked fans for their continued support. Their dignified response has been widely shared and praised as a testament to the class and character Palmer was known for. This incident has prompted sports journalists to revisit Palmer's impact on golf, from his legendary wins to his role in making golf accessible and popular with the masses. They point to his dedication to the game, his charity work, and his influence on younger generations as proof that his legacy is secure. Trump may come and go, but Palmer's influence is forever, one article concluded, capturing the sentiment of many. Meanwhile, Trump's team has remained silent on the controversy, leaving his supporters and critics to interpret the comment on their own. Some of Trump's allies argue that he was misunderstood, while others believe he was simply trying to highlight his own accomplishments. Yet, the lack of clarification has left the door open for ongoing debate, with each side drawing its conclusions on what Trump's intentions might have been. As the story continues to gain traction, even late-night hosts have joined the conversation, making jokes and satirical comments about Trump's remark. This has added a humorous layer to the controversy, with comedians imagining alternate histories, where Trump competes with Palmer on the golf course. These lighthearted takes are helping to diffuse the tension while keeping the issue in the public eye. In Pennsylvania, where the rally took place, local residents have mixed feelings. Many locals view Palmer as a hero and feel personally connected to his legacy. Trump's comments have created division, with some rallygoers defending him, while others feel he crossed a line. For them, Palmer's influence extends beyond sports, representing the values of hard work, humility, and community that many hold dear. For Trump, this incident may be yet another in a long line of controversial remarks that have kept him in the spotlight. His ability to stay in the news through bold statements has been a central strategy throughout his political career. However, critics argue that his willingness to challenge even the most beloved American figures shows a disregard for cultural icons that could alienate potential supporters. Golf professionals have also weighed in, expressing surprise that Trump would make such a statement. Several well-known players have commented on social media, sharing their admiration for Palmer and noting his impact on their careers. One player remarked, "Arnold Palmer paved the way for all of us in golf. His legacy speaks for itself." Their endorsements have reinforced Palmer's lasting influence within the golfing community. As the controversy unfolds, political strategists are discussing how this may impact Trump's image among certain demographics. They argue that challenging Palmer's legacy could hurt Trump's standing among moderate voters who appreciate traditional values and cultural respect. While his core base may remain unaffected, the broader public reaction could shape perceptions as the election cycle intensifies. Trump's remark has also opened up conversations about the nature of legacy and fame. Some supporters argue that his comments reflect his belief in forging his path and breaking down cultural idols. For them, Trump's approach symbolizes a shift from tradition toward a new era where no figure is beyond critique. This perspective has sparked lively debates among his supporters, who see value in his willingness to challenge icons. Political commentators have noted that Trump's strategy may be risky, as it pits him against a figure widely seen as a unifying symbol. Unlike political rivals, Palmer is a nonpartisan icon who has won the respect of Americans across the political spectrum. Some argue that Trump's willingness to take on such a figure reflects his desire to assert himself as an unparalleled figure, though it may come at a cost. In response to the backlash, fans have been circulating clips of Palmer's memorable moments on the golf course, celebrating his achievements and reminding people of the joy he brought to the sport. These tributes emphasize Palmer's place in history as a man who represented the best of golf, and they stand as a quiet rebuttal to Trump's remark. For Palmer's fans, the legacy of the king is untouchable. Historians are weighing in as well, discussing how Palmer's influence extended beyond golf to philanthropy, business, and community building. They highlight how Palmer's character, humility, and dedication inspired countless people, making him a cultural icon. By challenging this legacy, Trump's remark has brought renewed attention to Palmer's contributions, reminding Americans of his role in shaping the nation's values. As media coverage of the rally continues, some analysts suggest that Trump's comment may ultimately benefit Palmer's legacy by prompting people to revisit his story and impact. The controversy has brought Palmer's name back into the headlines, sparking a resurgence of admiration for the late golfer. Many fans are finding comfort in celebrating his legacy, using this moment to honor a man who dedicated his life to his craft and his community. Public figures outside of politics and sports have also chimed in, with celebrities and entertainers expressing their support for Palmer's legacy. They argue that Trump's comment disrespects a man who embodied the American dream and inspired people from all walks of life. These expressions of support have reinforced the widespread respect for Palmer, showing that his influence reaches far beyond the golf course. As the debate rages on, the question of respecting cultural icons has come to the forefront of national discourse. Some see Trump's remark as indicative of a broader trend of challenging revered figures, while others believe that preserving respect for legends like Palmer is essential to maintaining a sense of shared history and identity. This conversation has added a philosophical layer to the controversy, making it about more than just one comment at a rally. In communities across the country, people are discussing the impact of Palmer's legacy on their lives, sharing stories of how his example has influenced them. For many, He was a role model who demonstrated that success is best measured by one's character and the positive impact they have on others. Trump's comment has only served to deepen the admiration and respect people feel for Palmer. The discussion has also reached the world of business, as Palmer's name is associated with a successful brand and numerous endorsements. Some business leaders have expressed concern that Trump's comment could affect the reputation of Palmer's brand. However, many believe that Palmer's legacy is so well established that it will remain unaffected, with his positive influence outlasting any controversy. In the coming weeks, this incident may serve as a reminder of the importance of honoring those who have left a lasting legacy. Whether one agrees with Trump or not, his comment has sparked a national conversation about the values embodied by figures like Palmer and the ways in which they continue to inspire Americans. As the controversy over Trump's remarks escalates, some commentators argue that this incident could influence younger generations' views on respecting historical figures. For young fans, Arnold Palmer's name may be associated with golf, but Trump's critique has prompted many to learn more about Palmer's character and contributions. Social media is buzzing with younger fans sharing what they've learned about Palmer, including his influence on sportsmanship and community. Trump's comments have also led some sports organizations to reconsider how they honor legacy figures. Leaders in sports administration have voiced that such moments highlight the need to preserve the values and legacy of figures like Palmer. By promoting positive role models, these organizations hope to reinforce respect and unity in the sports community, countering divisive rhetoric with a reminder of shared values. In golf communities, many are using the incident to strengthen their appreciation for Palmer's role in making golf accessible to people of all backgrounds. Palmer was known for breaking down the elitist barriers of golf, making it a sport that welcomed everyone. This inclusivity has become part of his legacy, and fans are quick to defend the respect Palmer worked so hard to earn. The PGA and various golf clubs are planning tribute events to honor Palmer's memory, reinforcing the importance of his contributions. These events are not only a celebration of Palmer's legacy but also a reaction to Trump's controversial remarks. Many in the golf world hope these tributes will serve as a reminder of the values Palmer championed and the positive impact he had on millions of fans. As more people express their opinions, some are defending Trump's comments as an exercise in freedom of speech. They argue that discussing and questioning the legacy of public figures is a healthy part of democracy. However, critics point out that there is a difference between freedom of speech and what they see as disrespect, especially toward a figure as widely respected as Palmer. The debate over this balance has further divided public opinion. Political strategists are analyzing how this controversy might influence Trump's standing in specific voter demographics. By making such a controversial statement, Trump could risk alienating moderate voters who value tradition and respect for cultural icons. The rally's aftermath has shown that these moments, though seemingly minor, can have significant effects on public perception and voter sentiment. This incident has also raised questions about how public figures balance personal opinions with cultural sensitivity. While Trump is known for his unapologetic style, some argue that certain topics, like the legacy of beloved icons, require a different approach. This debate has encouraged other public figures to consider how they address sensitive issues in a way that respects their audience's diverse views. As the rally story continues to unfold, it's clear that Trump's comments have sparked a national reflection on the role of legacy in American culture. For many, figures like Palmer represent the best of American values, and Trump's willingness to challenge that narrative has added a new layer to discussions on national identity. This moment may be remembered as one that reinforced the importance of preserving cultural icons. Some of Trump's political opponents have used the opportunity to criticize his approach, calling it out as another example of his willingness to court controversy. They argue that Trump's comment reflects a broader trend of divisive statements aimed at keeping him in the spotlight. For them, this incident is more than a comment about golf. It's a statement about leadership and the impact of words. Political satirists have also picked up on the story, using Trump's comments as inspiration for humor and critique. Their satirical takes, shared widely on social media, add levity to the conversation while highlighting the perceived absurdity of comparing one's own legacy to that of a sports legend. These satirical takes often exaggerate Trump's remark, presenting exaggerated scenarios where he compares himself to other iconic figures. As this story continues to attract attention, the broader conversation around cultural respect and legacy has extended beyond Trump and Palmer. Many Americans are now reflecting on how they honor the figures who have shaped their fields, whether in sports, politics, or entertainment. This incident has become a symbol for a larger dialogue about maintaining respect for those who have contributed positively to society. At the core of this debate is the question of what makes a legacy truly meaningful. While some argue that Palmer's legacy is untouchable due to his character and contributions, Others believe that legacies are open to interpretation and scrutiny. This difference in perspective is shaping how people view Trump's comments, with some viewing it as a healthy debate and others seeing it as unnecessary disrespect. For fans of Arnold Palmer, the uproar serves as a reminder of what Palmer stood for: integrity, humility, and a love for the game. Many are using this moment to share stories about how Palmer's influence went beyond golf, inspiring people in all areas of life. These personal stories have reinforced the deep respect that fans feel for Palmer and their commitment to keeping his legacy alive. In the days following the rally, local radio shows and talk programs in Pennsylvania have discussed the story at length, reflecting the intense local connection to Palmer. Hosts have invited listeners to call in and share their thoughts, with most callers expressing admiration for Palmer and disappointment in Trump's remarks. This story has highlighted how powerful a single comment can be in influencing public opinion, especially in communities that feel a personal connection to the subject. The longer the story circulates, the more it impacts the public perception of both Trump and Palmer's legacy. For some, Trump's comment has brought back memories of Palmer's greatness, serving as an unintended tribute to his accomplishments. For others, it has raised questions about the importance of preserving respect for public figures who leave a lasting impact on American culture. Meanwhile, golf enthusiasts are organizing meetups and events to celebrate Palmer's legacy, using this moment as an opportunity to reinforce the values he embodied. These gatherings, both online and in person, are a testament to the lasting impact Palmer has had on the golfing world. Fans are coming together not only to honor Palmer but also to discuss how they can continue his mission of making golf accessible and inspiring. As the conversation evolves, some commentators suggest that the story of Trump's comments on Palmer will be remembered as a defining moment in the intersection of sports and politics. This incident has become more than just a passing controversy. It represents the cultural tension between reverence for icons and the desire for self-assertion in public life. This duality may continue to influence how Americans view public figures and their legacies in the years to come. For now, Trump's controversial remark remains a topic of intense public interest. News outlets, podcasts, and social media influencers are keeping the story alive, each adding their perspective to the discussion. As more voices weigh in, this incident will likely continue to shape conversations about respect, legacy, and the role of public figures in American culture.